I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be flirting that leads to sex. We're going to talk about maintaining the delicate balance between being charming and flirty, which leads to sex, and also coming on too strong, which will cause rejection. There's a delicate balance. And I've got an email here from a guy, and he says, "Hey Corey, I got a question here about my previous encounter with a girl. We both felt attraction towards one another. This girl would always smile at me whenever our eyes met. So I approached her and had a quick conversation with her. At the end of the conversation, she told me to meet her somewhere on campus. So I met her the same day and got her phone number. We studied together for 1 hour, and she was really sweet during the time. However, things started to change after I acted a bit too needy, like a little bitch. I wish I had read your stuff then. I would text her every day, or once every 3 days, asking how she was doing and all that bullshit. And you never do that. The only reason that you contact a woman, once you have her contact info, is to arrange a time to get together, not to try to have a relationship over the phone or through text or email or Facebook chat or whatever way you're going about it. Because guys that are successful with women, they ain't got time to waste because they're busy chasing their goals, their dreams, and accomplishing their purpose in life. And if they meet a girl that they like, they simply don't have a lot of time to fuck around, and they want to arrange a date, an appointment to get together. And if she's too busy, she can't make it, he's simply going to take his limited and valuable time and lock it up and spend it with somebody else who's willing and flexible and open to schedule something with him, somebody who's eager to be with him. But when a guy's successful woman comes across a woman who's kind of flaky or not really that interested, he's not got time to mess with her. He doesn't have time to sit there and chit-chat on the phone all hours of the day and night and do Facebook chat and email chat. And a lot of guys make the mistake, because I used to do the same thing. When a girl contacts you, you feel like, oh my God, it's the only time she contacted me. I better not fuck this up because she'll probably never call me again. And so it's like you treat the conversation as if it's the last one you'll ever have with a woman who has interest in you. He said, I could feel she was getting colder on me, but I had no fucking idea what to do about it. So I started pursuing her even more and asked her out on a date. In response, she said she couldn't meet up because she was busy, which kind of pissed me off a bit, so I sent her a short cold text saying, that's cool. She started freaking out and sending me multiple texts telling me to come to meet her on campus where she worked. It was during our break and I had no classes. Now, having read your stuff and watched your videos, I understand that it was all a test, which I failed big time. So I actually did go on campus, not solely to meet her, but to hit 2 birds with 1 stone, since I had a job interview there also. Anyways, to cut a story short, we didn't end up meeting that day because she backed off. In other words, she canceled on you. In other words, see what happened is you try to force things, and it makes a girl feel uncomfortable. It makes her feel like, I think it's going to be awkward, because a girl just wants to show up and have a good time with you. But when you're getting bent out of shape because she doesn't call you right away or she's not available right away, you're getting frustrated with her. This scares a woman. It makes her think, oh, this guy's a control freak. He's insecure. He's needy. Maybe he's the type that turns into an abusive boyfriend. And it makes women avoid you like the plague. And so a girl could have 60, 70, 80% interest in you, but you start interacting with her this way, and you're going to scare the shit out of her, and she's going to want nothing to do with you. He says, this really pissed me off when she canceled and it resulted in me deleting her phone number. As expected, after 3 weeks, she texted me again asking how I was doing. At the time, I was surprised. I'm not now. Back then, I saw this as an opportunity to pursue her again, which was wrong, by the way. And I was like, yep. I played the texting game again and asked her on a date 2 times, which she turned down. By then, I was way too fucking pissed and basically told her to back the fuck off because she was playing with me. In the text, I wrote her the following. I am tired of this whole crap thing of trying to meet you. I knew I had to end this much earlier, and there's nothing to end. You had nothing going on, dude. And indeed, that's what I did. Yet you text me, so I'm going to delete you off my contact list, and please do the same. Peace. And obviously, she never contacted me again, LOL. My question is, did I do the right thing? Because I thought to myself I had done too many things wrong, which had probably caused her to lose respect for me anyways. And I would say, yep, you're probably right about that. So instead of hanging in there like a little wussy, I would at least end everything on a strong and dominant note. What would you do if you were me? Well, I wouldn't have done any of those bullshit things that you did. And the way that you want to handle it is because you got all butthurt and you got bent out of shape and you got pissed off at her and you communicated to her that you were bent out of shape. And all you communicated was that you're not very successful with women and that this doesn't happen very often. And what I would have done, I would have never sent the nasty text saying, I'm deleting you, stop contacting me. You fucking creeped her out, dude. What do you expect? And so 3 weeks later, she's like, hey, what are you doing? What I would have done is maybe 3 hours later, or if it was 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I would have texted her back the next day. Hey, nice to hear from you. Hope you're well. Keep in touch. Send her something like that. Or, hey, I hope you're doing well. I was busy yesterday. Sorry I couldn't get back to you. And just send a response like that. And then let her, she'll probably respond, I would imagine, in a few minutes. And again, wait 3 or 4 hours. Oh, hey, sorry, I was in class, or I was in a meeting, or I was busy, couldn't get... It just be... When she contacts you, don't contact her back right away. And then, at some point, then you simply set a time to meet up for a drink. You want to and say, hey, you want to meet up for a drink? That's all you want to know, because you got to assume that when a woman reaches out to you, it's because she wants to get together. And so she's like, hey, how you doing? Just, oh, I've been busy. Nice to hear from you. Hey, you want to meet up for a drink this week? ? If so, what nights are you free? Send her that. Let her respond. And if she wants to meet you, she'll make plans to meet you. And if not, she'll give you excuses. And either way, you can't get upset. You're letting this girl... You see, what's happening is you're getting impatient because you want everything right now and you don't want to wait. You got to let women come to you at their own pace. But you've acted so insecure and needy and pissed off and butthurt and bent out of shape, you've just turned this girl off to where you pretty much don't have a chance with her. But the idea is when a woman contacts you, hey, nice to hear from you. When are you free to meet up over the next week or so? What days do you have open? What nights do you have open so we can meet up for a drink? ? Send it. Let her respond. See what her response is. If she wants to meet you, she'll be positive and open to it. And if not, she'll give you excuses, or I got to do this, or I got to do that. And then you just respond back, hey, well, give me a call if you change your mind. I'd love to meet up, hang out, and act like nothing ever happened. But in this particular case, obviously, if you've blown it and there's really nothing you can do, it's just don't do this crap going forward. Because you do this with every girl, you're going to get rejected constantly, and you're going to get nowhere. So if you got a question you want to ask me, or a topic that you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which is going to be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max detailing your questions, your situation, your challenges. And just give me several days to get back to you with a response because I get a lot of email from the internet, and I also get a lot of it from my paying phone coaching customers. But be patient, and I will get back to you. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. And you can do that by clicking the Products tab at the top of your screen on any page of my website and just follow the instructions. And if you want to get a digital copy of my Amazon Kindle ebook for any electronic device, you can do it in under 60 seconds. There is a download link right underneath the email sign-up box on my website. Just click that and it'll take you right to Amazon. Download the free Amazon Kindle e-reader app for whatever electronic device you have. And then once you download their free e-reader app, then you can download my book in under 60 seconds to that device, and you'll always have it with you. And I will talk to you soon.